First, I want to tell you I am so, so excited to be here. First of all, I cannot believe that Arty and I performed at the Westport Country Playhouse. I mean, we're here with the biggest of the big. Robin Williams, Glenn Close, Tony Bennett, you name them, they're here. Well, at first thought, when I thought about writing my memoir, which was about 8 or 9 years ago, I thought of writing it as a legacy for my children and my grandchildren. But it changed dramatically. Arty and I were retired. We worked together for more than 20 years. And we thought retirement would be the end-all, be-all. But guess what? It wasn't. We were bored. And as fate would have it, when I turned 60, we took some salsa dance lessons. It took about, a day or two, and I said, come on, Arty, if you don't like it, you don't have to continue. So guess what? He loved it. He loved it so much that Arty and I were out dancing at all the clubs in New York, the Copa, the Latin Quarter, SOBs, plus many more. But what was really interesting and funny to me was that my adult children were home sleeping while Arty and I were dancing the night away in all the clubs in Manhattan. And at age 62, when I turned 62, we had been continuing dancing. We had a trip to Cuba, which was I can't even explain how exhilarating and how wonderful it was. It really changed our lives. And I said to Arty one night after coming home from the Copa, I said, Arty, let's open a dance studio. We can dance even more. We love it. He looked at me and he said, you're crazy. Let me be. We saw there was a whole world of people dancing out there that we had never known about all our years, all our lives. It really started our journey into the world of dance. And it began, my story, it's never too late to dance. Now what I really want to tell you is my story is no different than yours, or yours, or yours, or anyone else's in this room, or wherever. We're all thrown curveballs in life, and punches. But it's what we do with these punches that really decide our future. Do we remain stuck? Do we remain a victim? Or do we embrace our fears? Or take the risk? Go for it and become empowered. Make that change. I've faced many obstacles in my life. I was verbally abused by my father, caused major anxieties, and a real poor sense of self. I encountered a near-death experience in my 30s. But the most heart-wrenching of all was when my son, I could get emotional when I say it, was diagnosed with cancer, thank God. He's a 7-year survivor. But I had to face and live up and deal with my son Gary's illness and get him on the path to wellness. So what did I learn from those obstacles? Well, what I learned was I had to really learn to enjoy and live life to the fullest and the most pleasant and the most enjoyable of every moment of every day. Because without our dreams and live our passions, life is not interesting at all. We can all remain stuck and have this dark cloud over our heads. But if we're out there and we're pushing forward and we're making change and we're not waiting for crisis to strike to force us to make a change, we'll all be a lot better off. Like I like to say, you know, if I knew then what I know now. Well, guess what? I know it now. And I'm so glad I'm here to share it with all of you, because I really believe there is nothing better than living our dreams and living our passions, regardless of what age or what stage of life we are at. So my wish is for my readers to take away from this book is to make the change, to go for that adventure, to live their lives now in the moment, to enjoy, fulfill their dreams and passions, and enjoy every moment of every day. Dance is my metaphor for life. And it's never too late to dance. And what I invite you to do is to keep on dancing.